So, how did the family meal go? How did my Memorial Day go? What did I do? Y'all are so inquisitive. And how is the nose? So let me cover all those before I call it a night. The family meal went great. There was Cousin Penny, there was my mom, there was Mackenzie, Grandpa, and me. We had hamburgers on the indoor grill with a little bit of hamburger spice. We had potato rounds, macaroni and cheese, Hawaiian Delight, pistachio salad, mustard potato salad, three bean salad, green beans, corn, and maybe we overlapped, but nobody complained. Everybody had something to take home with them. What did I eat? I ate one hamburger on one bun with a little bit of macaroni, a little bit of potato rounds, and a lot of the fruit salad. I am back to my old thing where I try to eat one good meal, and I didn't have supper that night. I have been doing my self-talking to where I try to motivate myself more by negative talk, like, okay, you're not a size 0, you need to work harder, you've got to work harder with your PCOS because your body works against you. What are you thinking every time you go towards the kitchen? It works. That was pretty much how that day went. We all had enjoyed spending time together. They loved the idea of their own cups to take home. Then we had the next day, which was Memorial Day, and it was my day to play catch up on what I didn't get done on our actual Memorial Day, which was mowing, which it rained on that Sunday, which was horrible. But anyway, got out back and I mowed like a crazy person. I never had, I think you get more strength when you use your weights like I do, because I got to that point that I knew I had to move that door that goes on the shed because it's not on the shed right now. And I said, I've got to move this and I've got to make it work. So I decided to move the door with my two big arms and mow and then put the door back. And let me tell you something. When I'm a determined bombshell, nothing is going to stop me. And that door was not going to stop me from mowing. And it didn't. And it was with a push mower, not the rider either. I don't do the rider. I just don't like it. Grandpa does the rider mower, but he didn't feel like riding today, so it was just me, myself, and I out there with the old push mower and pulling up weeds, cutting them down, checking on the tomatoes, which I got news on that front. The tomatoes are going to make it, y'all. I think they're going to make it. They look like they're going to pull through, so the Miracle-Gro is actually doing its job. The marigolds, not so much. Unfortunately, they look like they bit the dust. Other than that, we're looking forward to June and all the blessings that June's going to bring us, which I'm trying to focus on the positive and not the negative. Positive is going to be, we're going to have another holiday, Father's Day, right? I'm prepared, got that under control. But not only are we going to have Father's Day, which I celebrate with Grandpa now, and we're grateful and blessed to have him, but we're also going to have his 97th birthday. And if you haven't got the address down, go back. Watch that video. I gave the address. Get your cards, get your letters, and get them in the mail. He doesn't want a parade. He doesn't want anything fancy or overdone. He said he's just grateful for the love of friends and family, and he says that's the greatest gift that he could receive. So please keep that dear to your heart and keep that with you as you send out your letters and cards. Thank you. And that's all I have to share with you tonight. Short and sweet, to the point. I work the next 2 days. Will I be reading? Of course. Will I be coloring? Of course. I'm trying to get all of your questions together again for a Dear Bombshell, which you guys have overwhelmed me with questions. Some of them a little personal, but I'm going to get to them. Of course, that's Q&A time with me. And then I have the relationship advice, which I am going to get back to because I give better relationship advice and I'm not in a relationship. So it makes it so much easier. And you know what? One of my dear friends said to me tonight, Donna, I don't know how you cannot be married by now because you give me advice so deep to my heart, and when I take it, it makes things better. I said, they say that's the amazing thing, that I have the gift of helping others but not being able to help myself. Who knows? Oh, the nose thing. We'll do that quickly, and then I'll bid you all a fond farewell. As most of you know, when my grandma's health started to deteriorate, she had skin cancer, and her nose watered after she picked at it. One of the reasons for the Band-Aid is not only to deter my fingers from, but also it's watering. And to say that I'm not scared or frightful of skin cancer would be stupid, because I am, but I don't want it to get infected, and I've switched from triple antibiotic cream to using polysporin, which I hope makes it heal quicker, and it's got a Band-Aid over it. It's not as bad as what probably some of you were thinking, or what I'm thinking. It's just, it could be a lot better. And everybody's like going, how much is it affecting your self-confidence? Well, y'all know it wasn't that great before. Obviously, if I'm coming to you wearing a Band-Aid over it, it's not that great now. But I am just me. I am not some fake persona that needs to put on a show in order to gain attention, if you will. I just am an everyday me, down to earth country girl that I just am. I have my own flaws, and that is, if I see something that looks horrible, I'm not going to come on here and say, well, try not to look at this, but listen to what I say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to be like talking to you like I always do. And yes, if there's something that distracts you, it's probably this right here. But, just listen to my words, because they're heartfelt. And I love y'all. Thank you for watching these. Thank you for being here during my Facebook timeout. Why am I on the Facebook timeout? I will cover that again, because somebody asked that question. The reason I'm taking the Facebook timeout, which I have not taken the timeout from Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube, just the timeout from Facebook, is because I have my own political views, and I never was a very political person until this fight with the coronavirus. And my views run deep, because I feel like Grandma, they on her death certificate, and even the doctor at Carle told us that she had a flu that wasn't covered by the flu shot, and that was one reason that they couldn't cure her. So therefore, that's why we had to put the gloves on, the mask on, the robe thing on, in order to enter her room. Now, a year later, that probably would have known what she had, because we all think that it's been around a lot longer than just what it's been advertised, right? However, I'm not going to sit here and go, oh this, oh that anymore. Y'all win. That's why I'm taking it off of Facebook right now, because honestly, I'm diehard passionate, going, how can you blame a governor for his beliefs and his choice to lead when a president didn't have the guts to do what the governor's doing? If the president actually had the guts and not just sat by and twittered and everything else, he would be able to say, here is a federated plan for all the states. This is what you do from point A to Z during this pandemic. Not, oh, you know what? That's too much responsibility. I'm going to hand it over to the governors, and I'll look like a king, because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to criticize the governors on how they do, but yet I couldn't handle that responsibility. See where I'm coming from? I may be blonde, but I'm not a dumb blonde. So with that being said, wash your hands, keep your social distance, and God bless one and all. I work the next 2 days, but we'll just see where life goes. Love y'all.